Hey guys, it's GMAN here. Welcome back to another video. Today I got a fun card video because we just ordered a ton of stuff from TCGPlayer and all of it just got here today. So we ordered some Ghost Rare stuff for our Ghost Rare rarity. We also ordered some stuff to update my deck, and we're also got some other things coming in just a bit here. But let's go through the massive unboxing and you'll see what Ghost Rare we actually got. Okay, so we got our first package, which I ordered all of these from TCGPlayer because I haven't ordered there in a long time, and I thought it's just like the best way to buy cards right now. And honestly, this is probably the best thing I can get for myself because I want to update my heroic deck. Now keep in mind, my heroic deck is like not really that meta, but I figured out a way to make a combo so I can summon out like 2 negates and also just make an OP board using heroic monsters and using primarily like earth monsters and synchros. So I'm pretty excited about this just because of the fact that it'll make my deck actually somewhat viable to use and competitive, so I can actually do it competitively again. So one of the first things we got ourselves 3 of these heroic actual what's it called? So we got 3 heroic calls, which this card just makes it so I can special summon 1 warrior monster, and if you special a non-heroic monster, its effects are negated and it cannot attack. So this is supposed to be a card that's like a monster reborn for heroics, but you can also use it for other warrior monsters, which is very good since my deck primarily really focuses on that archetype. So there should be exactly 3 of these in here. So let's see if they gave us exactly 3. Got 1, 2, 3. So we got all 3. I think these are just super rare and like hollow. That's practically about it. Nothing really fancy in this set. So I got 3 of those, and there should be some more cards in here for heroic archetype. I didn't really order too much heroic stuff since heroic is not very viable. I wanted to figure out how to combo, so I figured a few other things using Fire Flint Lady. So we should be getting some of those here. So here's a synchro monster we actually got. Not synchro, a tuner. That's a warrior monster. Now it's a normal monster, but what we're gonna do is use this normal monster with Unexpected Dio, which that card allows us to actually special summon a monster if we don't control anything, and can be 1 level 4 or lower monster, and that's where we're gonna take advantage of this combo with this. So here's one of the Toon Warrior. It's like I only got 1 of them so far. There should be like exactly 3 more, and they're not in the all the same package because I had to order them for like 3 different people, which is kind of unfortunate, but at least we got it. So here's Toon Warrior. You can see he's not really that potent of an attacker. He's more just for combos and stuff like that, and especially with Unexpected Dio, it's gonna be really nice. Now I already did get one of the Unexpected Dios earlier, and I didn't open on up just to make sure I got the card and stuff. But yeah, this is the card we'll be comboing with that monster, because what we can do is say, first turn, Unexpected Dio, the special that, and that gives us a level 3 tuner that we can actually use to combo for stuff. I just know some of the cards we're supposed to get here on like, what is it, January 17th? It's currently January 13th, so it got here way quicker than I thought it would. I thought most of the cards were gonna take here a lot longer to actually get, but thankfully that wasn't actually the case. We got ourselves another Unexpected Dio. That's the card we of course wanted to combo with, so it's 3 of them. I didn't see anything with these cards being like limited or semi-limited. I would think they would because they're kind of good, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Like not the most OP version. We're supposed to get some Blue Eye Structure decks coming soon, which are having a ton of support. I plan actually to buy 3 of those and do an unboxing with it and update my Blue Eyes deck. So if you don't want to miss out on that, definitely get subscribed. But here is a little card package that's really cute. Surprisingly, like they actually like box it up really nice in here. And here's another one of our Toon Warrior, which is awesome. So now we got ourselves from TCGPlayer. You have like the direct. If you buy a direct, like you can like get a certain amount of credit. If you pay like $50 on this website, you get free shipping, which is nice. So you see here a little TCGPlayer thing. And we got our 3 cards, which is interesting. So this is the Abyss Dweller. I actually got one of these because I wanted to go into a level 4 that can negate graveyard effects, because there's not really good level 4. So what this card does, 2 level 4 monsters to summon it. This card can, while this card has a material attached to it, its original is water. All water monsters you control gain 500 attack, which is we don't want that first effect, we want the secondary effect. Once returned, quick effect, detach 1 material from this card. Opponent cannot activate graveyard effects during this turn. So this just allows me to slow them down so that way they can't do any graveyard plays. So that's why this level 4 monster is actually like really nice. Since my deck primarily runs level 4, so it's gonna be amazing to use it as an extra deck monster. Then of course we got our Heroic Envy, which is equivalent of Reinforcement of the Army, but this is for heroic monsters. So you can just like actually add 1 heroic monster from your deck to hand, yeah. And if your life points are less than 500 or less, You can banish this card from your graveyard, target one heroic monster in your graveyard, add it to hand. The secondary effect's terrible. I'm just gonna quickly say, why would you put yourself at 500 life points? Like, you can do some insane combos, like, don't get me wrong. But if anyone does any burn damage on you, you're kind of cooked. So the first effect's primarily the big thing, because you can just get this out with a Morning Star, and then you can just do another combo with Morning Star. And then we got the Fire Flint Lady, which is this card I was thinking about somehow using as an extender. So what this card does, if you control if you control a warrior monster, you can special this from your hand. You can send this card from the field to the graveyard, special summon one level 4 or lower monster from your hand, which is nice. You would use this later on in your combo to give you an extender to push even further to do what you want. And also, it can be used as like getting yourself a nice single monster out since it's level 1. The big thing with this is though, we're using Morning Star, and Morning Star's one of its effects is like, hey, if you have 2 monsters on the field that are warrior type monster, you can special summon from hand, and that's why like this will be good. I only got 2 of this because I don't think it's gonna primarily be the best. I still gotta get a play test for it to figure out how it's gonna go. And we got another thing from TCGPlayer. I don't think we're gonna get the Ghost Rare. So, Fairy Dragon. We got Fairy Dragon because it's great for like going into a level actual 7 to actually synchro summon, or so you can see here, Fairy Dragon. During your main phase, you can special summon one level 4 or lower monster from your hand. You cannot conduct battle during this activation this turn, which is fine because we're just summoning it first turn, so it doesn't matter anyways. During your main phase, you can destroy as many cards on the field as in field spells, and then gain 1,000 life points if you do destroy the field spell. Then you can add 1 field spell from your deck to hand. So this is good because I do run 1 field spell, so that actually lets me combo even further, but this will just be nice because I can summon into this, and then if I want to do something else with it, to go into maybe Stardust, or if I want to actually go into different level 8 actual synchro, I can bounce off this because we got some level 1 tuners to go with it. And this card is interesting because I saw this, and it's a better version of Goblin Burr. So it's called Colonel on Sea Stang, and he's like a level 4 monster that lets you actually normal summon this card, special summon 2 level 4 warrior monsters with different names from your hand. So I don't think it's gonna be a super insane card to run of because you have to have 2 different monsters in your hand, but we are running a ton of different warrior monsters with different names. So I don't think it's very likely we'll draw 2 of the exact same card. So I was thinking about maybe using this as a 3 of or 2 of depending on the situation. So of course I got 3 of them because the effect is pretty good for what my use case is at least. So we got a few more cards here. This is actually our new level 1 tuner, which is Attack Gainer. I wanted to run a different level 4 monster because, not level 4, a level 1 tuner monster, but Glow Bulb was of course banned, so I can't really use that. And also it's like a one-off, so like it would be good to use 1 for 1, but like it's not the worst in the world. And this is a warrior monster too, so you can bounce off Morning Star's effect and all the other monster effects, especially with the Flint Lady. Attack Gainer's effect is if this card is sent to the graveyard as a synchro material, select 1 monster your opponent controls. Its attack loses 1,000 attack until the end phase. So that effect's kind of good. I'm not really going for the effects. It's kind of just an additional bonus though. Okay, my last card just got here for the collection, and it's the Ghost Rare I ordered that I'm actually planning to get graded by PSA, which is the Ghost Rare for the Heroic Challenger Champion Excalibur. So, but like this is a really cool Ghost Rare. Like it's not the most expensive Ghost Rare out there, but it is one of those things that I'm just like, it would be nice to have. And I want to get a case in the back where it has like some of my more favorite cards from Yu-Gi-Oh! Where they're graded and stuff. So this is the one I wanted to get actually. So here's the card in itself. First of all, we got the front side here, which you can see the artwork for Heroic Champion, which looks very nice. I would say like I love the lightning to it on the card. There's a bit of scratching in the front of the card, and I'm not entirely sure if that's because of the detail of the artwork or if it's something else, but it definitely looks very good and very appealing, which I'm very happy with. You see not too much whitening on the back that I'm at least aware of, that I can see at least. Looks pretty clean on the back. I don't see anything that really indicates of any damage. And then for the card itself, it's a kind of a bit warped a little bit in the center. So I'm not too worried about that, but we'll go get it graded. I think this could come back as an 8 or a 9. If at best, maybe 10. Hey man, I just need to get this card graded. This Heroic Challenger, this is a Ghost Rare.
That's what, Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yep, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Actually, the very first Yu-Gi-Oh card I've got.
You getting mostly Pokemon today?
That's all I've been getting.
Just Pokemon?
Yep, just Pokemon.
I'm probably like the only guy who comes around with like the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff.
I believe so, because everyone else has been, I think I see sports cards, but nothing too big.
Dude, was all your Pokemon stuff out?
Gone.
Dude, just eviscerated.
Yeah, exactly. It was during like the holidays, and this is just what happens after the holidays. People just file cards.
Yeah.
And every time we get some in, they give us very limited. They gave us like
Yeah, you're mostly relied on the distributor, hoping this card comes back because at least it's like an 8 or 9, but we'll see. They said they gave me a near mint, but like I'm not entirely sure because the how the card looks in the front.
most likely it might be the design.
Yeah, so that'll be a big thing to see what happens when it comes back. Wait, do you guys like change the new method for shipping them stuff?
We just ran out of the actual shipping stuff for it.
Okay, so is this like just a similar or is it like a different thing?
It's a similar thing. It's still, they'll still get shipped out like this, but it's much more comfortable.
Okay, so we're good to go for the card. The card is now all shipped and ready to go to PSA to get graded. So I got all the cards I primarily wanted for my Yu-Gi-Oh deck, besides a few things I did have to order because my problem with my Yu-Gi-Oh deck right now is that I can get a bunch of cards on the field and get a bunch of synchros to next season's monsters. However, I needed to be able to just keep going up and up. So what my focus is now is to get more stuff related to synchro summoning to let me draw more or to let me summon more. So that's gonna be the big thing I'm doing next year, but we're gonna probably do a follow-up video if you guys are interested in what I get graded back for that card. So if you guys do wanna see a follow-up video where I get the card back and show you guys what I get graded, let me know by smashing the like button. And I also have additional card too that's from a Game Boy game for, actually Game Boy? A console game. So it's a Blue Eyes card that's getting graded too. So like, I'll probably show both of them. So if you're interested in that, let me know by smashing the like button. I'll see you guys for another video. GMAN out.